I said earlier, we continue to insist that there needs to be adequate and proper resources in order to support our sisters and their families and their children. And we're going to continue to put this as a #1 priority. I think we have many communities and some of their services, but also services outside of our communities that don't have the capacity, do have the capacity, but lack the resources to provide that kind of service, support service to our peoples. So it's important that they be supported financially and adequately. And we also insist on the fact that this issue, despite what Mr. Prudhomme has said, is a crisis. Is a crisis that this community, Aboriginal community in Val-d'Or is going through. And to me, it needs to be addressed at the highest level possible. In our view, it cannot go lower than the Premier of Quebec, Mr. Couillard. So we are demanding that a meeting take place as soon as possible with the Premier, and the First Nation leadership in the province will certainly be ready to take on that challenge. As well, we're demanding that the inquiry on the allegations pending with the 8 SQ officer be directed by an independent commission. The faith, I would say the trust and the level of confidence between our authorities, our chiefs, leadership, and communities is definitely non-existent following the revelations from last week. And it has to do with the SQ obviously, but the SPDM and also the RCMP. So we're asking for an independent process to look into these allegations and to investigate into these allegations. And as well, the last point that we want to make is we're going to continue demanding a national inquiry into the issue of murdered and missing Indigenous women and girls. It needs to happen now. I think we want to be very clear on this issue. This is part of the commitment and promises from the new Prime Minister designate, Mr. Justin Trudeau, and we're going to we're going to be very clear that he has to indicate and confirm his intention within 30 days of taking office next November 4th. So I'll leave it at that, and I will certainly invite my colleagues to add to my comments. Donc merci beaucoup, et j'invite mes collègues à ce moment-ci d'ajouter à ces commentaires.